So many people think making more money is about working harder, longer hours, more stress, and more burnouts. But here's the truth. Most people don't want to hear. The real problem isn't how hard you're working. It's how your brain is wired around money. If you train your brain the right way, you don't need to burn out or work insane hours to earn more. You start attracting better opportunities, making clearer decisions, and taking actions that actually move the needle. Today, I want to show you exactly how I did this, step by step. And honestly, this is something I wish I had learned much earlier, because money doesn't respond to effort alone. It responds to clarity, focus, and repetition. Hi, I'm Neela. I studied economics at LSE and worked in investment banking, so I've spent years around high performers and high earners. And what I'm sharing today isn't woo-woo or manifestation fluff. It's how the brain actually works and how to use it intentionally to earn more. Let's get into it. For a long time, I thought I had a money problem, but I didn't. I had a clarity problem. I wanted more money, but I had no idea what more actually meant. And here's what most people don't realize either. Your brain cannot work towards something that's merely vague. More money, financial freedom, being rich. Those mean nothing to your nervous system. Your brain needs a specific target, a real number. So step one is getting painfully clear on your income goal. Not emotionally clear, numerically clear. For example, $100,000 a year. That's about $8,500 a month, or roughly $2,000 a week. Once you do this, something interesting happens. If you're not earning that right now, your brain labels this as unrealistic. And when something feels unrealistic, your brain stops looking for ways to achieve it. So our job is to make that number feel normal. This brings me to step 2. You create a future-focused statement. Simple, calm, believable. For example, I am so grateful that I now earn $10,000 a month. Notice what's missing? There's no begging, no desperation, and no forcing. You're just stating it. And say this twice a day, once in the morning, once before bed. Repeat it slowly, 5 to 10 times. But here is where most people get it wrong. They say the words, but they feel nothing. As you say it, I want you to close your eyes. Imagine the money arriving. See it land into your bank accounts. See the balance updates. But more importantly, feel the emotional shift. Less anxiety, more calm, more choice. That feeling is what tells your brain this is safe, this is possible, and this is my normal. Now here's the neuroscience part. Your brain does not fully distinguish between something vividly imagined and something real. When you repeatedly imagine an outcome with emotion, your brain starts treating it as familiar. And once something becomes familiar, your brain begins solving for it. It notices opportunities you would have otherwise ignored before. It connects ideas faster. It nudges you towards action that align with that income level. This is why some people seem lucky. They're not. Their brain is trained to expect more. Step 3 is turning this into a short mental scene. Zoom out. What does this money change in your life? How do you wake up? How do you feel? How do you move throughout your day? Keep it short, like a movie clip you replay daily. Consistency matters more than intensity. Now step 4. This is where things actually convert into money. I want you to create a simple visual reminder for yourself. It can be a vision board on your phone, a note on the side of your laptop, a card with your number written on it. You're not using this to fantasize. You're using it to remind your brain of the final destination. And then ask yourself this question every single day. What is one thing I can do today that moves me closer to this income? Not 10 things. 1. Send the email. Post the content. Learn the skill. Have that conversation. Because money doesn't come from thinking alone. It comes from aligned action. When your thoughts, your focus, and your behavior point in the same direction, that's when things change. So if you feel stuck financially, don't ask yourself, how can I make more money? Ask instead, what is my brain currently trained to expect? And start there. If this video gave you a new way of thinking about money, don't forget to like the video. It helps more people find my channel.